Hey everybody, thanks for joining. Got another Tall King X-Wing stream of Draft League Season 5. We are in week 5 right now. This is our last week, or we're going to have one break, a break off next week for teams to decide if we're going to have any faction swaps or anything like that. In the meantime, this is the final week before that. We got Rebels versus First Order on Chance Engagement. Should be a good one. I'll go over the list here shortly. Let me just turn off a couple things. We don't need that. Everything seems to look good. Okay, starting on the left here, we got my buddy Brian or Barry. Uh, oh, we got some interesting symbols here. Okay, everything looks good on the stream though. Yeah, so it just looks a little weird. Starting off with we got Battle of Yavin Wedge with the standard loadout card. This version of Red comes with proton torpedoes and attack speed, just like Battle of Yavin Luke. Uh, then, of course, we got Battle of Yavin Luke, like I just mentioned. Everybody knows him, instinctive aim, proton torpedoes, attack speed. Both him and Wedge have ways to bring back their shields. We got Boudica in the Fang Fighter, Beskar reinforced plating marksmanship predator. Very solid loadout for Boudica. Got Hull Okund and another standard loadout card. Hull has a nice little double modded APT waiting for you if you let him. And we got Zeb Aurelios in the attack shuttle. It looks like the only extended ship in the game today. Zeb Aurelios is an attack shuttle, came with the original Ghost 1.0 release. And they have a native 3-dice gun, so and a crew slot. So Ursa Wren getting those locks out there, having that 180-degree arc with the dorsal turret. Very hard-hitting ship if you leave it alone. We'll move on to the First Order side. We got Quick Draw. Don't see Quick Draw a whole lot, but I've always liked Quick Draw. Got Fire Control System, Special Forces Gunner, Deuterium Power Cells, Fanatical, and Power Tradition. So you got all of those K-turns and sloops and getting actions on top of that. Got Major Von Reg with Meg Pulse Warheads, Deuterium Power Cells, Lone Wolf Marksmanship. So road rolls are going to matter here quite a bit between Wedge and Von Reg, who gets to shoot first. We got Kylo Ren in the Whisper, with, of course, the mandatory enhanced jamming suite, advanced optics, concussion missiles, brilliant evasion, and instinctive aim. So we got lots of upgrades here for being defensive and offensive, which is really cool. And then we got Blackout, a really solid investment. 5 points for an i5 silencer. It's very nice. This is a sensitive controls version, so you can land behind a rock, gets Blackout's ability off, and then barrel roll the next turn, is how I've seen it used. Sensor Scramblers, Prime Thrusters, Predator. Two really solid lists. Do I need to make any color changes to any of the ships? Wedge. Let's see here. Is Wedge red? Wedge is red, Luke is yellow. Perfect. I don't need to change anything. Just the way I like it. Okay. Everybody looks like they have their dial set. We're ready for, almost ready for round one. See how this goes. Um, it looks like Greg's also streaming. Oh, he's streaming some Aerodome. I'd love to get some Aerodome games in. Okay. Got the Rebels going up the top of the board. The games I've seen from Brian, it seems like Zeb's been getting mostly ignored, but still able to throw that 3 dice to 4 dice gun. But Hull and Zeb might get bullied by Kylo. We'll see what happens. And chance engagement. None of these ships have to worry about any other objectives besides murdering their opponent. Rebels 1 forward to victory. Could be just a fine strategy here. We do have some tech for the first order here that might be able to help with the Magpulse warheads on one rig, but 4 ships versus 5. We'll see how it plays out. I don't see either of these teams giving up the middle at any point. This is the first game between the Rave Crabs and the Beserkers for week 5. If anybody's watching and noticing any issues, Streamlabs is saying I have drop frames, but I don't see any reasons for that. Let me make sure all hands are on deck with the internet for today. All right, we should be getting some shots in round 2 here. Looks like Chris Molly has gotten the initiative for every round so far. Hall getting in there. Gonna try his best to get an APT off. Says, come in range 1, I dare you. Yeah, I'm coming for the king. Coming for the Aerodome King. I'll stream some Aerodome. I just don't have the custom setup that Greg's created. We'll see if he keeps that to himself. Alright, I'll play a game with you at some time. I haven't played in a little while. Alright, so we got Blackout. Kind of going, blasting through. Don't think Blackout will get a shot this round, but we'll be flanking for the foreseeable future. Oh no. Friendly bump. Come on, no consequences? No consequences, but Luke will not be getting a shot this turn though. No! No way. Von Ray clipping a rock. Gotta roll the red dice here. Taking 1 damage, not the max of 2. Turian Power Cells does give him the option to get that shield back, but still, not what you want to see. It's a little mustache rock too, the little bugger. See how close that was. Just the corner. Look at that. Wiggle room would not have let that happen. I'll tell you. I tell you what. All right. Got a primary coming from quick draw. Into hole. Kylo is under some fire here. Quick draw, are you going to save that target lock? Nope. We're going to try and get some. Oh, it doesn't get any better. Hole still takes one. First blood. Well, technically second blood. Honoring downwind shield. Hole down one shield. Got a nice bullseye out there from Kylo. Spin a force. There you go. Natty evade takes a shield and a hull onto hull. Ha! I'm so funny. That is not quite half points on Oakland yet. Just needs one more for half. Three hits into Kylo. Spend your force to take one. Did we forget wedge? Did we forget that wedge is I6? I don't have the colors mixed up, do I? No? Wedges? Okay. Got two so far. Will these convert? They will not. All force. Spent all force on Kylo. Doesn't want to spend that focus. Last possible shot is Zeb, I believe. Or no, Bodica has Bodica's regular shot. Spend our focus here for hit crit. Might as well. Deplete is spent. Got the two evades needed. Two hits, that must be whole shot. Who are we shooting? It doesn't matter. All right, definitely going into Kylo here. Hit blank blank. Alright, 3 hull down on hull for 1 shield and 1 on Kylo, 1 shield on Von Rag. Now Kylo will be able to start jamming and mitigating at least one of the shots per turn. Not sure if, how does Von Rag's Deuterium power cells work? During the system phase, you may spend 1 charge and gain 1 disarm token to recover 1 shield. So it's the same as an R2. So you can just, might as well do that this turn. Doesn't look like you'll get a meaningful shot, so you might as well just get your shield back right away. If Chris remembers. Alright, going into round 3. Fix the camera there. Chris is all set. Brian's still thinking how to approach this next turn. Was there any opportunities to use Ursa last turn? No, the quick draw locked hull. So Zeb should have locked Kylo, but it's a mistrigger. Turn 3. And looks like Chris gets priority again. Alright, sensitive controls barrel roll for system phase. Zeb doing a hard turn in. Who is he hoping to look at this turn? Blackout might get... No, if you're too hard with Blackout, you have a nice... Too hard barrel, you have a nice range 2 shot into Bodica, which is not good for Brian. Oh, he's boosting in. If you're going after Boudica here, which he's probably not, probably focusing on. Oh, Kylo gets a bump, but will not be shooting anyone or jamming anyone this turn. We'll be shooting Boudica range 0. Well, if Wedge is doing that being that slow, where's Luke going? Luke, what are you doing, man? Doesn't get hurt again, but another turn where Luke's not shooting is not good for Brian. Getting around this rock has been a pain for him. Now we're gonna have Blackout and Von Reg flanking. Oh, there's the Ursa Wren trigger. If you don't kill Hull here, that's a very nasty APT coming into Quick Draw. But that would also give Quick Draw a bonus attack. Fire control system, perfect string. This could be just a dead Hull. Blackout could just take him out here. Fuel leak. Blank card at the end. But it's not looking good for Hull at the moment. Range 0 into Boudica. Do we still get the 3 dice here? Looks like it. Just one hit. We're fine. Looking at Boudica. No Concordia face-off at range 0. That looks like a dead Hull. Oh, we're not going into Hull. We're letting Hull live for a bad shot into Boudica. Okay. Is there a reason that Wedge just isn't shooting before? before blackout every turn. Hit crit. That's better than your locked proton torpedo last round, going into quick draw. So you just perform a bonus primary attack. You take out hull here. Yep. Because it doesn't have to attack the original. Not any better. Hull has a chance to live. Come on, Hull. Doesn't happen. Alright. That is a dead hull. Unfortunately, couldn't get off that APT. I'm wondering if it was better just to deny the shot with a wedge so you can get that APT off. That was a range 0. Wedge has a focus lock into quick draw here. Quick draw is out of possible bonus attacks, so this is the time to strike. Yeah, just spend your focus. Taking shield and a card. Quick draw is now at half points. So Brian's down a ship. The rest of the ships are pretty healthy. I know that was a good shot from Wedge, but that's quick draw being quick draw. We just had a drop. Uno momento. Hey guys.
Hey there.
Just need to get you back in here.
Yeah, we're having some pretty big lag problems on our end.
I don't know why. Here, give me a...
Well, both of our ping connections with yours is pretty high.
Not sure what's going on. I have all of my internet prioritizing my PC right now. So let's how about we give me a quick minute here to figure this out.
No problem. will you send us an invite when it's up and running?
Yeah, I'm just loading the autosave.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it would just tell me if my ping is bad.
Speed test.
Yeah. Yeah, internet's pretty bad. All right. Just hold that thought. I got it auto save, so I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. You're good.
No
Okay,
problem.
we're back. I'll head to the other room. I'm not sure if you guys need to reset your dials or anything like that.
Yeah.
We were in the end phase, so I think we're all good.
Yep. Looks good.
Point wise,
5 to 4. Yep.
that looks right for me.
Yep. All right. Kyler's gonna regen his force and dials. I believe that's where we're at.
All right. All right, stream. Sorry, we had some connection interruptions there. I'll have to splice these videos together later on. I don't see any dropped frames, so we should be good. All right, just setting dials for round 4. 4 to 5 for Chris. We need to get Luke in the action here. Luke is very lucky to not have taken any damage on either of those friendly bumps. But we need to start shooting some Protorps and getting some FO ships down. Quick Draw seems to be the next logical one to go. Not many places Quick Draw can go that can ignore wedges or loose gun. Hopefully they can both get some nice shots out there. Let me just ask. No, they figured it out. They're good. Okay. Yep, ping looks a lot better now. All right, Brian actually won priority this round. We're getting sensitive controls. Probably going forward is kind of risky with that rock there. Probably a bank in from blackout after Kylo and Bodica have moved. Zeb just taking up space, hopefully getting a block on quick draw. So Wedge and Luke can delete her. Get her out of here. Just focusing and barrel rolling. So Wedge is definitely not going too fast. Focusing a lot on 2 forward from Wedge, probably a 1 bank from Luke, hopefully. Let's get a focus token out there for Wedge. Bye bye, quick draw. Shooting a Mag Pulse into Bodica, it looks like. Three blanks. Wow. With only 1 conversion, that is not a good Mag Pulse. Just putting that out there. Shields down on Wedge. All right, range 0 from Bodica into quick draw. 2 hits. It's enough to get 1 in. Only needs 1 more. Who's this? Who is this? That must have been Blackout into Wedge. Blinded Pilot. And that is definitely a dead quick draw. That brings up Brian 3 more points, or 2, yeah, 3 more points, because quick draw is 5 altogether. And already got 2 for the scenario half points. Wedge can just straight up die here. Oh, that must have been quick draw shot before. I'm missing a lot. Alright, guarantee the kill. Another double blank. You hate to see it. Wedge and quick draw are gone. Range 3 into Bodica from Kylo. Concussion missile out the butt. Optics and a force for all 3. Takes 1. No crits, thankfully. Luke still has 2 protorps in his arsenal. I wonder who is going to be the unsuspecting victim. Bodica takes 1. Zeb is still fully healthy. Luke is fully healthy. Vonreg never took the chance to regen the shield. And you're getting shots now. I don't see why you would take that chance yet. Brian down by 3. How do we come back from this? Kylo, Von Reg, and Blackout are all pretty squirrely pieces. You're left with an I5, an I4, and an I2. The most squirrely one is the I4, which doesn't really help. But they're all big guns, so hopefully big reds can come in and save the day. Because first order has to come to the middle. First order needs to keep those scenario points alive. Don't want to just give 2 points up to the rebels for no reason. Brian gets first player again this turn. So Luke will have to move before any of Chris's ships. Ooh. Does not. I don't know if what the plan here was with Boudica is if we want to sit there. Yeah, if we focus, we have the option in one hard in next turn. The other option was to bank out and then 2 turn in next turn and start going after Kylo. Oh, we are linking that. Okay, so we are stressed. Keeping our arc pretty wide open here. If Blackout wanted to turn in here, they're in trouble. But the way the arc is right now, Freinreich has no problem going straight and getting some pot shots in. Because you'll be out of Luke's arc unless Von Reich banks in and then barrel rolls. Has some choices here to make with Luke. You have no opportunity to barrel roll at all to the right. There's just not enough room. Or is there? Might build a barrel roll. Right. Okay, yeah. Alright. But that's all you're doing. You're not getting any tokens. Well, you should have stayed there. Blackout did end up turning in. That is unfortunate. Blackout's going to get a free shot here. But unless Von Ray turns away, I mean, Von Ray could always go straight and barrel roll. Yeah, and be out of every arc. The rebels are not in a good position at the moment. But Von Reg is also not in a good position. You're going to land on that rock unless you... One hard left might miss it. Oh, man. Looking rough here for the rebels at the moment. Oh my goodness. That is huge. At least it's not a full blank out, but it's not good. We got half points on Luke with damage sensor array. Into Luke again. Hey, crit. This could kill him. Alright, Luke taking a crit. Panic pilot. I think that's game over. But we'll see what Luke or what Brian can do here. No shot from Bodica. If Luke just stayed where he was, this is a totally different looking game. Oh boy. Luke is not feeling good. First player goes back to Chris. At this point, I don't think it matters. Luke needs to start doing blue maneuvers, and Chris can do anything he wants to kind of take advantage of that. Kylo has an easy bank in a concussion missile that can just take him out. Blackout doesn't even need to engage this turn. Von Ray doesn't need to engage this turn. Just turn off and recoup. Von Ray got his shield back. Could turn that into evade into an evade, but I don't. You want to keep your dial open. One hard. Staying stressed with Bodica. That's something you can do. Takes the max damage on Blackout for the rock. Friendly bump on Kylo. That could be pretty big if Kylo 2 turns in. It's quite possible that Kylo could die this turn. Oh, it's a 3 hard. Do we still got arc? No, we don't have arc anymore. Darn. No arc on either ship. Got a shield back on Luke. Anything can happen this turn. Blackout has a great unmodded shot into Bodica, but gets the ability off with the asteroid in the way. No valid targets with the bullseye. So Kylo doesn't actually have a shot. Only shot on the FO side is through the rock here. Going down to 2 dice. +1 for the obstruction. -2 for Blackhead's ability. Takes 1 crit, but we got Beskar. So that crit goes away. I think Brian's not feeling great about losing a couple of his ships and kind of forgot Beskar was there. That's okay. We got a nice 4 dice shot onto Kylo. No predator on anyone. Yep, throw 4 dice. That's what you got. Oh, that's an attack. That's an attack. 3 agility. 1. You're taking a lot. If this is a no, that's a shield. No, that's a hit. Hit and then crit. Damage engine. No directs. All right, we found a way back in. If we can take out Kylo next turn, Luke needs to start doing some blue maneuvers. Blackout is stressed and is going to keep being stressed if he wants to avoid this rock. That is one way to keep the score close, Brian. Way to go, Bodica. Who needs mods? After all that work for Blackout to get that shot off and to not get any damage through, just spent the Beskar. And now Blackout doesn't have any follow-up shots for next round. Yes, Luke did recover his shield. I forgot to bring that back. My apologies. There we go. Not very good at keeping up damage cards here. So Kylo is down to one hull, and it was a damage engine. Blackout took both shields. Goes back to Brian for priority. Sip still has a 3 dice gun out there. Just too hard in. Focus. See if you can get a lock on Kylo. Blackout has... How did you... sensitive controls. Prime testers. We only need one more damage on Blackout too for the half points there. Oh, Luke is refusing to get rid of stress tokens and wants to get shots off. Wants to hurt something. And Luke unfortunately does not have arc on Blackout. Blackout shooting unmodded dice though. It is range 1 into Bodica, but you're still getting that ability off. Where's Von Ray gonna go? Range 1 of Luke. I don't think that you can get out of range 1 of Luke. Bodica is in the way. Bodica and Luke together could get half points on Von Rega here, which would be quite nice. I don't, even with Blackout's ability unmodded, I know Bodica threw a banger shot, but if that was trick shot with 5 dice, it's not, but we do have a possible Predator reroll. You know what? Let's just go over here. This is where the fun is. What's going on over here? Von Reg depleted into Luke. Spending the lock. Full conversion for 3. Natties. Luke takes 1 shield. we going after here? Going after Von Rag, obviously, with Luke. Let's see what we can... Didn't have to spend any force on defense, so we got 2 force for offense here. We can spend both force. Oh, do we have a lock? Where was that? Oh, that was Boudica's bonus attack. My apologies. I thought it was Luke. That's pretty good. Takes 1, and that is half points on Von Rag. Alright, Boudica did spend the focus, so this is 4 dice against 2 agility here. One of them will be an evade no matter what. Can't mod. Oh, you do have Predator for 3. Get at least 1 evade here. Oh, 2. Takes 1 on Boudica. That's half points on Boudica, unfortunately. So that's not helping Brian's cause here. Concussion missile. Oh boy. Instinctive aid concussion missile. Natties. Okay. Boudica is fine. Everything's fine here. How are you? Now we're... That's a dead Von Rag? Okay. That's a big swing. And Zeb into just 1 hit into Kylo. Kylo's fine. Are we out of regens on Luke? No, we can still regen a shield, I think. Yep. Sounds like a good idea. How close is... I think that Blackout needs to do the hard turn, otherwise you're clipping, even with the bank, you're clipping that rock and risking half points. That's, well, I mean, you do have the sensitive controls and prime thrusters, so never mind. Probably don't have to worry too much. But if Luke and Boudica go fast enough, you don't really have to worry about a shot from Blackout this turn. Thinking about Boudica's dial here. What a tight game. This could go either way. Prime thrusters barrel roll. Triple stressed. Boudica, where are you going? 3 straight. Interesting. What options does Luke have now? Because a bank. Oh. Barrel rolling. Yeah, you can't risk that too hard. I don't know if a too hard will stay on the board next turn. No, blackout. Blackout is half points automatically with that rock collision. Do we get another point? Nope, just the one. But that's enough that if no damage is done this turn, that puts Ryan at the 20-point mark. There's nothing Luke Luke bumps. There's no way for him to die here, but takes a shield he just got back, but can't be punished by it. Zeb and Kylo, you have the force for a concussion missile, right? Zeb has a nice lock on blackout for a double modded shot. Could take him out here. Okay. All right, just 2 crits and a hit. No big deal. Jeez. Come on, blackout. Gets 2 evades, takes a crit. If this is direct. It is a direct. That is blackout gone. My goodness. That is... Or did I miscount that? Was that only two? That is 3 cards. Jeez, what a game.
With Kylo to get behind Copper or Zeb.
Hey guys, good
Hey,
game. That was back and forth for so long.
yeah, it
My
was.
goodness. Ah, oh, well played, guys.
If Blackout would have landed, it would have been different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
so
darn
close.
rocks this game, eh? Darn rocks and the friendly bumping. Everybody was just getting in the way.
Yeah, seriously. I'm wondering how much damage we actually did to each other versus ourselves.
Oh, the
I
only one
felt
I
like,
can think of is a friendly bump on Von Reg that he recovered.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, that was the
I don't
rock
think that
over
you took
here.
any friendly damage from
Yeah, he did
bumping.
No,
it.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
I just helped myself by not having focus tokens. Oh man, definitely a few errors in that game, but still really tight.
Yeah, well, I gotta head off, but I really appreciate you guys being on. Don't forget to input your scores
Yep,
and
we'll do.
take it easy, guys. Have a great night.
Yep, that's
Yeah, you
right.
too. Luke. All right, man. Thanks for the game.